August 26, 2023, here at the Jefferson Memorial. It's a beautiful day. Nice flag waving breeze today. Checked on the rules here. I could do pretty much whatever I want as long as I don't bother anybody. Just going to have a look around. I haven't been to this memorial in a long time, and somebody just quoted the one of the inscriptions on the wall in here that I thought was really good. Eternal diligence against wickedness, or something like that. But it is hot out in the sun. There's some big deal going on over at the Lincoln Memorial. So I don't know if I want to go over there. Hi, Sylvia. Yeah, what's going on at the Lincoln Memorial today? Anybody know? I looked up, I Googled Lincoln Memorial events today, and I didn't find anything. I still don't know how to figure all this stuff out. And nobody I asked could tell me. Oh, 60th anniversary. Okay. Martin Luther King speech. Well, that's cool. We could see the Martin Luther King Memorial from here. Across the tidal basin here. Oh, it looks like there's some trees in the way. Yeah, it's too far away to get a good shot from here. Yeah, Martin Luther King was arrested 29 times or something. Definitely explored the boundaries of peaceful demonstrations. He's a national hero for sure. But there was a lot of people down there. There was a lot of parking was like shut down on a lot of the East Potomac Park. There we have the rocket ship. This monumental building. Everything around the White House was all blocked off and stuff too. Hi, Diane Kelly. Hello, Karen Salm. Crying in the dark. How are you? Jefferson Memorial. Let's go in and have a look. Yeah, I was thinking of giving Trooper a call. I hope he's had some good rest and relaxation. Alright, we're gonna have to be quiet. My sun-kissed. Oh yeah, Julius, what's the word they say? Hi, Carrie. Yeah, Gene, we're having a field trip. I might walk through there anyways on the way back to the car. Oh, that's where it's written. It's up around the top. I have sworn on the order of God, eternal hostility. Against every form of tyranny. Day 961 of J6 political crisis. That guy got out of jail yesterday. Probably arrested 3 more though. of Trump's co-defendants is being held without bond in Georgia in solitary. He was with a group called Black Voices for Trump. It's not the Blacks for Trump group, it's a different group. And his name is Floyd Harrison Floyd, something like that. Yeah, good question, crying in the dark. The guy that got out yesterday got a 60-day sentence, or 50-day sentence. I don't have my notes with me, and I can't remember his name. Of course, we're still thinking about Bart Shively. He got out after 15 and a half months. Oh, really, Diane? Fake electors. Okay, it's true. There's two groups of electors. Didn't we go over this the other day? Like Greg Kelly. Fake votes or fake lies from 51 intelligence agencies. I don't think we gotta have that argument. We're all on the same page. Yeah, we went round and round with It's True the other day. She's back, he's back, whatever. Changes the laws and constitutions or laws and institutions which go hand in hand with the progress of the human mind. As that becomes more developed, new discoveries are made, new truths discovered, and change. The change of circumstances. Institutions must advance also to keep pace with the times. We might as well require a man to wear still the coat which fitted him when a boy in civilized society, to remain even under the regimen of their barbarous ancestors. I don't know about that. Thomas Jefferson was a great guy, but there's a couple things I definitely disagree with him on. Dead wrong, dead wrong. Okay, so technically Thomas can't see the Washington Monument from where his eyeballs are. There's two big columns in the way. I just learned that. That's funny, so the same old troll song and dance. Yeah, I'll give him a text. Probably later on this afternoon. Yeah, wasn't Thomas a slave owner and all kinds of stuff. That was yesterday. Let's just talk about today. I hate talking about yesterday. Nothing gets done when you talk about yesterday. Who is Harrison Floyd? And amazing, the discrimination. He's the only guy that doesn't get out. Yeah, Greg Kelly, I'm going to be shade hopping all day here. big construction project going on here at this memorial. Hey Greg, this is only the second time I've ever been to this. Out of the way. You almost have to determine that you're going to this memorial when you come here. I do believe that's Arlington Cemetery. Isn't that Lee's house up on the top of the hill at Arlington? At least that's what it looks like to me. So with all the roads shut down and everything today, I ended up going across that Arlington Bridge twice. Just trying to get a parking spot. Whoa, sorry. Yeah, that is Arlington, isn't it, Greg? And that house is really cool. I'm a house builder, so old houses intrigue me. And I was surprised to learn that those marble pillars out in front of his house are actually faux painted, and a lot of the paneling in the house is faux wood grain done with paints and feathers and sponges and stuff. It's an interesting craft, making faux wood grains. Gave him an escort to Virginia and then took his house. Well, hi, Priscilla. Is there anything else going on in J6 world today? We got Brandon Fellows court thing. Well, it's Saturday, but it's on hold till Monday. Brandon saw my van out in front of the courthouse down the road when they were transporting him. Had the big flag on it. And we were down to 6 Patriots at Freedom Corner last night. Tammy mentioned that there is a new vigil starting up in Fort Worth, Texas today. And we're going to do a Zoom prayer with them, I believe. Man, Julius, my back would never be the same. If I fell asleep in a chair. Oh, yeah, Sylvia? Once I knew about the faux marble work, I'm finding a lot of it around here. The big brick Smithsonian building, a lot of that stuff is faux on the inside. Metro Station, there's a spectacular room in there with faux marble all over the place. Yeah, the guard at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. That's serious when you go there. Mike Oxbig. I had a friend that printed faux electro dogs. Sometimes resides. These are not faux. This is real marble. Yeah, Kathy, there's a 60th anniversary of Martin Luther King's speech today. And it does appear there will be some type of a march because of the amount of roadways they got cordoned off today. So I didn't know what was going on at the Lincoln Memorial, and I was trying to get parking near there to go find out and film it, but I ended up having to park all the way in, what is it, East Potomac Park, across the bridge. Not West Potomac Park, but East. They're not allowed to vote. Well, who's telling them that? Well, so he's facing, Greg, I wonder if the visitors there ever think about where Jefferson is facing and what is in that direction. So he's facing the Washington Monument. And if you go in that direction, I think I could see the White House there. Thank you, Silly, for that link. Isn't that the White House right there? Right there. Camped out right there by the Washington Monument last night. Well, that really looks like a rocket taking off. Did you guys see my short? Fluorescent adolescent, what's your thought on Trump arrest? I have no idea. All I know is they are making a mockery of law and order and the justice. I don't like the fact that they're making a mockery of everything. Nothing seems official anymore. Like if this county prosecutor could just like run the president around like this, I don't understand how that can even be possible. If they can go after Trump like that, they go after us like that. Well, we've known they've gone after us like that. I can't even figure out how the law system works, you know? Are we under maritime law, corporate law, civil law? There's all these laws that purposely make it confusing. You definitely can't represent yourself. Brandon Fellows was saying that last night. He's trying to represent himself in federal court, and he says himself he doesn't know the rules. It's mumbo jumbo. It doesn't have to be that hard. Someone said once that there in the scriptures there's the 10 Commandments, right? That's easy. Everybody can figure that out. And if you add up all the laws that God gave them in Leviticus, I think there's 613 laws. And some of them just apply to women, some of them just apply to men. And now we got 6 million laws here. I'm not sure, Kathy Smith, if there is a live for where Nicole and Mickey are. I have not seen the mini Floyd monument. Two-finger typer. Is that here in DC? I have not found that Black Lives Matter road either.
Don't you have to go around?
Yeah, next they'll indict Trump for lying about his weight. I believe that Corinne is there with her, and she had a website that she mentioned last time she was at the corner. Yeah, it does. It does look like a KKK hood. Well, if you look up Egyptian obelisk, you'll be shocked to learn what that really is.
That's at least green space we can go on. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Corinne. I like her. I like her. She never really did anything nasty to me, but she caused problems for a lot of people, that's for sure. There were a lot of people that came in and out of the movement that were problems. Oh, Sherry, it's Saturday. We're just chilling. Not much news. Taking in the sights at the Jefferson Memorial. Waving a flag. Okay, maritime law, only for what happens on the water, like oceans. So, why do we all have birth certificates? I don't know, that could be just some conspiracy video I saw one day. I'm pretty sure they do have secret rooms in these places. Yeah, Cleo, look at that sky. There was some chemtrails earlier, about 3 hours ago, but they didn't stick. The 4th of July in '85. That was a while ago. Oh, dead fire. Thank you. Thanks, Deb. I was telling Katie at Freedom Corner last night about the bicentennial and how cool that was. We came to DC for the bicentennial. We had just moved to Pennsylvania from Chicago, and that was that year. And Philadelphia was cool. They had the tall ships. So I'm looking forward to the 250th anniversary of our country. And I hope we make it to that. So that last helicopter that went by was a military helicopter, and that's the 3rd time I've seen them go by here in 40 minutes. Might be just a normal drill or something. Such a young country compared to mine. Yeah, I know, Greg. You cruise around out there, there's 1,000-year-old buildings in Europe, Italy, and Spain. Oh, that's right. They had that wagon train, that pioneer train. We saw that too, come through PA. They had oxen pulling the wagons. December is the 250th anniversary of the Boston Tea Party. Hi, McFly. All right, Jamie, we need reinforcements, man. Yeah, I think they routinely fly patrols and stuff around here. Still in PA, all right. Yeah, drink water. How you doing, Roy Long? All that good English tea wasted. Well, that English king wasn't too cool. They're gonna get them this time. They're gonna get today in Scotland. They are launching the largest hunt for the Loch Ness monster. They're gonna get them this time. Yeah, Bigfoot. I used to live in Bigfoot country. That's funny, Mike. They will find the Loch Ness before Trump shows the courts real proof of voter fraud. Let the trials begin. Let's get a trial going. There hasn't been one yet. Well, no, that's not true. Michigan, Wisconsin, they've all had court cases where they found fraud. Supreme Court of Pennsylvania admitted they changed the laws illegally, but said they would never do it again. They promised they would never do that again. See, that's what I don't get about law and order. The Supreme Court in Pennsylvania broke the law by altering the law. Then they investigated themselves and found themselves guilty, but no repercussions, no changing of the election that happened while they changed the law. I like Julius says, I liked how the candidate Bergen pulled out his pocket constitution during the debate. I missed that part. Yeah, in PA, our legislature is supposed to, if our election law needs to be changed, they're supposed to do it. We the people can make changes in the laws, but it's a long, convoluted process. Oh, Julius, you didn't get the Constitution from Hillside or Hillsdale. I ordered a pocket Constitution from Hillsdale, and all I got was a bumper sticker. I know we handed out thousands of Constitutions last summer on the mall. Yeah, crying. I'm embarrassed with PA too. John Fetterman. Yeah, the Maui City fire appears to have been planned. Details still coming out. Water, electric, all phone services were cut off before the fire started. So Roy, I got a buddy that lives in Maui. What I didn't know at the time was that that windstorm lasted for 2.5 days and was blowing for a day before the fire got going. And the power lines are so ill-maintained that they shut the power off for fear that they were going to snap poles. And a lot of the evacuation routes were shut down because the poles were snapping and had dropped power lines on the ground. Oh, is that so? Crying in the dark. Your family is native to Lahaina and Molokai. Yeah, it appears something horrible has happened there. Planned disaster. And really, mainstream news is not talking about it at all. Sherry, I think he always flies low like that. Oh, he's circling back around. Zoom in on this. There he goes. Looks like he's heading to the White House, maybe. No, the White House is over by the monument. Well, and apparently a lot of the homes in Lahaina were, they weren't to code and stuff. Could have been one of the reasons it was so disastrous. I do know the condition of that state forest where one of the power lines and one of the fires started was horrible. It was a replanted state forest there that had not been maintained at all. All the trees were very close together. They hadn't thinned it out. The duff on the ground was 2 feet deep. Father of all lies, Roy Long. Oh, did ABC put something out on Maui? I just have a hard time trusting anything ABC says. Because they've lied to me so many times, I stopped listening to them.
Yeah. Okay, so these are the first shorts I ever made. The wavy, stretchy shorts. And I'll walk you through it. So it has a super high waistband, but I know that we all love to roll it. So I designed it to roll perfectly. The waistband's super tight, so it's gonna sit nice on your belly, but it's not going to. Wait, I need to redo this. Okay. Guys, this is our first short, the wavy stretchy short. And the reason why I named it the wavy stretchy short because I wanted it to flow along your legs, not squeeze your thighs, and be like unbelievably stretchy as you wore it. So your muscles could do their thing and the product could support you and not like restrict you. Okay.
There's just way, way, way too many coincidences about the fire there. Especially with this sheriff. And then he created a media-free zone around it. Turns out he is the coroner also. And he is the sheriff from Las Vegas when the shooting happened there. And I've been skeptical about that shooting from the get-go, that it was actually that guy from a hotel room. It sounds like he got set up and framed. There were also reports in Las Vegas about BB gun fire at other hotels in that area. There were actual police reports written out that there was somebody shooting people with BB guns. And there is a way to create the impression that you're under fire without actually being under fire, because our spooks have been taking lessons from Hollywood for so long. I think there's a meeting in Maui in September coming up about having an AI government. I don't even know what that would look like or be. Hi there, Truth Seeker. Bob Barker died. 99. Yeah, that's pretty. Cleo, want to know what is going on? Read the Bible. It's all in there. It sure is. Truth Seeker. She says, I'm more of a listener than a commenter, but trust me, I'm all about this great country. That's right. We all should be about our country, where we live. Everybody should be in favor of making this country the greatest it could possibly be. Thank God we all can't live forever with wickedness. We ate from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, and God in His mercy limited our days. Washington. Kathy, I lived out in Washington too, in Wenatchee and Leavenworth and Lake Wenatchee. Paradise. Oklahoma, North Carolina, Nebraska. No justice, no peace. I think I can hear him screeching from here.
I don't know why you're doing that. Who cares? They're never just gonna get.
Kathy, there's another guy, Turbo Cummins. He's on our chats a lot. He's from Eastern Washington also. Mar-a-Lago. Thanks, Silly. There's Turbo's channel on Rumble. Turbo writes a lot of music, but it's all instrumental music, and we get We just hang out and talk about stuff in his chat. And it gets funny sometimes. I mean, laugh out loud funny sometimes. Yeah, alright, silly. Goes in turbo. One of these days I'm going to go out and visit Turbo. Because I got to go back and visit some friends out there. It's been 2015 I moved out of Washington. It was getting on eight years ago. Oh, Julius, are you the lurker on his channel? Because we're always wondering. There would be 3 of us chatting, but 4 people on the thing, so it's okay to lurk. Oh, I didn't know Carrie had a channel. You got a channel, Carrie? Carrie, I think I met you. Man, I can't remember if it was the Convoy or 1776. I'll have to check you out, Carrie. Oh, you actually are cousins with Turbo. I thought you guys were just being funny. Turbo used to be on YouTube, but now he's just on Rumble. I think YouTube got him angry. Turbo loves animals. And not long ago, he found this giant tortoise, like in his neighbor's ditch. That thing was over 2 feet long. I mean, a giant tortoise. And it turned out some guy had 2 tortoises and somehow the one got away. So he returned it to the guy. But he had it for a couple days before he could found out whose it was. I don't know, Willie. I don't know. Look it up. It's out there. Bye-bye, Willie.
I feel like I'm flying this shit. Like, it's so lightweight. It's so lightweight. It's so stretchy. Like, it just, like, feels like I'm not wearing it. It's amazing. So, start. It's stretchy. Like, it, like, will go.
I don't like your name, Willie. So I'm thinking of maybe heading over to that rally over there. Still got some time, I think. Hey, Ossie. Just having a good Saturday. Nice Sabbath. So there we have the Thomas Jefferson Memorial.
Honestly, not too bad. Like, I feel like my face is better than the rest of my body right now, which is really interesting because, like, usually, like, it doesn't matter where your face is. I feel like my face is just where I'm covered up, like, I just, like, peel off. Okay, this is something really weird. So we did we conducted a test, so I don't have my thermometer. We did a standard shirt, this cotton t-shirt, 100-degree weather, and got to about 100 degrees. We put this out as well. We had 6 hours. This only got to 80 degrees, so it's not overheating, but the back of the test is thermal conductive, so it responds to temperature outside and to your body. So like overheated in this shirt. Your body would be overheated in this shirt.
Yeah, I remember that too, Julius, when a plane hit the river. It's wild how many planes take off there. And Josh from Republic Road Rail was telling me there's another park to go to where you can get right under that runway. So one of these days we'll head over there. But for now, I think we're going to just shut her down. One brief news is my interview with Tom Fuentes is on hold right now. So I'll give you an update once I know when I'm talking to him. But I don't think it's going to be at the corner just because of the noise. I want a better audio. I want to make sure we can really hear what he's saying there. Hawaiian News Now. I heard a horrible story about that kid they found that was hugging his dog. Cops wouldn't let the mom go back to the house. They said the house was empty. And I heard reports that there are 2,000 children missing right now, that nobody has taken a census yet. So, I mean, it's horrible. Hey, Jay, we're just getting ready to sign out, though, bud. Hope you're having a good day, though, Jay. It's going to be a vigil in Fort Worth, Texas, tonight. Have a good afternoon, Carrie. We're going to do a prayer with the patriots that are going to be at the prison having a vigil in Fort Worth, Texas tonight. So Texas got the vigilizing bug, and hopefully it spreads. Hopefully we're at every prison these guys are in eventually, and hopefully it's all over soon. But thanks for hanging out with me, Patriots. We'll shut it down. We'll see you at the Freedom Corner tonight, unless things get real rowdy. If I get time to go over to the rally there. All right, Jay. Making your own party. I love it, man. I love it. I'm the only guy here with a flag, too. 200 miles, that's a little far. But hopefully they got a streamer, is what I'm interested to find out. And then we got Northern Neck Patriots. They got a stream going now for their vigil. And I'm still in contact with Roy and Tina, but they haven't decided what they're going to do yet with the vigil in Lewisburg. So that's on hold for right now. But I hope something comes soon with that. So have a good afternoon, Patriots. We'll see you at the corner later on. Get some food, and we'll see you up there. This is Jericho. Over now.